Okay, something's telling me to do piles. So I'm gonna go with piles. Um, Pick a pile from number 1 to 5. Pick a pile from number 1 to 5. Let me first of all let me upright the cards. Pick a pile from number 1 to 5. I don't want to do it by zodiac sign because something's making me feel like I need to do piles. So pick a pile from number 1 to 5, whichever one calls to you first. Let's see. Let me remind the folks that just came in. Pick a pile from number 1 to 5. I'm uprighting the cards. I'm gonna look into the next 3 years. Something's making me feel like I need to do piles. I don't know why, because I was gonna go zodiac sign, but as soon as I pressed live, I felt the need to say piles. So let's go to pile. Okay, pile from number 1. Pick up a pile. Pick a pile number 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let's see me upright the cards first. I'm doing good. I'm not gonna be on camera today because I'm kind of like tired looking, and I kind of want to just be off camera and just give you the message. I prefer that format. Let's see. So this is particularly for single folks or for people that 1 second. Okay. For the ones that just came in, make sure you pick a pile. Keep in mind when the video is actually posted, it'll have timestamps in the comments, so you won't have to wait. You can just skip right to your sign. Okay. Almost done. Okay, here we go. All right. So for pile number one starts at 2 minutes. So I'm a timestamp. Okay, here we go. Can you tell me what the most likely year that pile number 1 will be committed, please? And pull a card for each year. Most likely 2021. Oh, there's going to be 2 people that you may, okay, I'm predicting for pile number, I don't see 2020 being your strongest year for commitment. I got to be real. I'm gonna clarify why. Why is the 5 of Swords here for the pile number 1, folk? Yeah, okay. What I get for you is that there may be in 2020 pile number 1. There may be a opportunity for you that comes in, but I think that's a short-lived connection because you and the person just don't jive. So it's like I don't even know if it gets to that point. It just feels like it's something that is very fleeting. Um, I ultimately see you moving on, but like don't let that. It may be somebody you already connected to or somebody you become to know in 2020. I don't see you being with this person long term. I got to keep it real. Specifically, if they're an air sign or a water sign, they may have fire or earth, or it may be a fire or earth, but I got water and air primarily. That's not the one. I think your year of commitment would be. It's kind of like it's going more toward 2002. I know that it sounds kind of far off, but I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I feel like you'll have multiple opportunities to connect with folks in the next few years, but there's gonna be one in particular that you end up with. Can you tell me about this person, please? The King of Cups. They're the one. Like this is gonna be the one. It feels like it's in 2021. This year is not your year for a relationship. Pile number 1, folks. It's not your year. Choose a pile from number 1 to 5 for the ones that just came in. You're. I see you connecting with multiple people, but the real one doesn't come into like I want to say like next year around so I got May in my head or it's like toward the mid part of next year, which is 2021. So I would say by 2021 or somebody in your life, they could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's not this is not your year. I feel like there'll be I feel like you got like 2 or 3 people coming in the next couple of years, but I feel like there's gonna be one in particular you settle down with. I actually see you growing with this person, but it feels like it doesn't. Like I see you in a serious commitment by at least the end of next year or going into 2022. All right, is what it's telling me. So be aware of that. That's what I feel for pile number 1. But this is not your year, so I would not waste my time on any one. Like you can entertain people lightly, but don't like see it as the end all be all. Now let's do pile number 2, which starts at 4 minutes. Actually, I'll just say 5 minutes. At 5 minutes, okay. What would pile number 2 be committed? Can you give me a card for 2020? Okay, so I see you making friends in 2020, but 2020 is actually a good year for you to meet somebody. Pile number two. What about? Oh, I see you. Honestly, you got good luck coming into you, coming towards you, and then actually I see that 2020 could be your year of commitment. But make sure that you really fill this person out. Why the moon card? Make sure you fully fill this person. Yeah, they may be a bit secretive. Some of you may end up having somebody serious in 2020, but there's going to be other options you have. I'm seeing you have more than one option for lovers. So I see you being the one with options, but I feel like you need to really make sure you fill people out. Fill people out. Your year is next year. Like this is your cards for next. 2021 is a good year. I've been getting this for a while, even like 2 years ago when I was doing yearly readings. This is your next year. Next year is your year. Like you may is it this actually I feel like there could be somebody, let me just put it this way. There could be, I'm gonna put some scenarios out here. They could be somebody that you meet this year, as in 2020, but it feels like you may have a little bit of turbulence with this person, but I think that honestly, some of you may meet somebody this year that you end up being with next year too. So it's like it could be a continuation of things that just may start off. Some of you, I'm predicting that this person may already have somebody involved, but they end up settling with you anyway. So they may already be committed or married when they come in, but you end up with them in the long haul. So be aware of that because I was kind of getting a love triangle energy that I was trying to bypass. If somebody comes into your life, pile number two people, and the person's already involved, or they may have their fingers in fingers in many pies, I feel like you'll be the one they settle with. But I feel like another storyline for you that could be that you may run into another dud, but then it really doesn't matter because I feel like 2021 is your year of a relationship. So it can play out in many ways because I don't want to stay on one storyline because it can play out many different ways. You see what I'm saying? But it's like 2021 is your year. It's asking you to keep going. Also, I feel like some of you may have bouts of loneliness or depression. There's no need for that. Like I feel like the things ahead you can't see yet will more than fulfill you. Like it'll make you very happy. Like I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming to you. All right. So I would say possibly meeting the person this year and it could carry on to next year. You'll be with this person. And for some of you, there's a dud coming, but I feel like it really doesn't matter because next year is your year for like the full on relationship that you've been waiting for. 2021 is a big year. So I don't know if it's somebody you meet this year that you carry on to next year with. Apply which, well, you can't apply it yet because you're not really there yet. But just come back and look at this reading next year or the next couple years, a few years. All right. What about pile number three? What's coming up for them in the next 3 years as far as a relationship? Will they be committed? It starts at 8 minutes, 8 minutes and 15 seconds. I'll just say that. Okay, so 2020 may be a bit of a turbulent year for you in love. Oh, next year, look at this. 2021, there's something going on in 2021. There's a universal energy here. Some of you are going to be committed by next year, pile number three. No, because I feel like you're going to, this is what's going to suck for you. 2020, you're going to spend your whole entire year reminiscing about a connection where you two fell out. Now, that can't be me. I'm not focused on nobody, but I feel like any connection you come in contact with this year wouldn't last. And it just leaves you with memories, not the exact person, not the person, but the memories you're left with. So I don't know if this is some residual energy you're bringing into this year that you already have, or if this is somebody you meet. I feel like there may be a short-term connection for you, or there's a connection already on the out that you're focused on, but it doesn't. Your mind not going to be on them next year because you're going to have a stable commitment in 2021. This is you. Like, bye, Sally, bye. You're so lame. That's what I get. It's like 2021 is a really hot year for a lot of people. Why the lovers and somebody's gonna end up with an earth sign or an air sign individual. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very honest person. I see some of you end up with some really honest person. They take their time. They're not like the type that jumps into shit. But I really feel like basically like 2021 is your years. It's almost as if in 2020, be aware there's a connection you feel on the out from, Maybe this person didn't choose you or is still not choosing you. This could be somebody you run into. I feel like you need to steer clear in 2020 of love, quite frankly. Because there may be somebody here that's keeping you on hold in 2020, or they're not making a decision, which leaves you feeling on the outs. Some of you already went through this and you're still carrying it with you. Some of you could end up going through this. So you need to take my warning. Well, I see a good relationship. There's a relationship coming for you in 2020. It's a long-term thing. Very honest. And it keeps emphasizing this is not somebody who's deceptive or a liar. They are very honest. I see some of you being long-term with this person. All right? So 2021, I would say the rest of the 2020, kind of lay low. You know, you can entertain things, but not to the highest degree that you should be in 2021. Sorry, 2021. All right, is what it's telling me. So be aware of that. Now, in pile number 4, when will you get a commitment? Or if you're going to, what's the most likely year you'll end up in a relationship? Pile number 4. (2021). All the cards are coming out in 2021. Be aware of love triangles, pile number 4. You may find out that current connections, or some of you may even find out about past connections that had more than you involved. You may get more truth about deceptive connections you had prior to now or currently. Actually, I see potential starts. It doesn't feel like anything serious in 2020. It feels like I see sexual times ahead for you in 2020. I see you having sex in 2020. Like a lot of you getting sexual, getting it on with an earth sign or a fire sign. There could be somebody you meet this year. Pile number 4. I see you meeting somebody this year. I don't think it's the one though, because I feel like 2021 is your year. I see you in a connection with somebody. See, there's something going on in 2021 for a lot of folks. Don't hold back too much. I think honestly, I got to keep it real, pile number 4. I think that honestly, your person can come in at any point. It depends on honestly, it depends on free will. If you happen to get out that day or happen to go out that day and run into the person, I feel like there could be somebody that comes to your life at any moment now. Some of you already have somebody in your life. If you don't, I see them coming in 2020. There's somebody here. You could actually be with this person. But I feel like here's what I'm so confused by. I don't think that's the one you're going to end up with long term. I think there's a better person coming after that one. It feels like you could be with this person in 2021. But there may be a temporary connection that comes in. Like I said, some of you are already aware of this person, and some of you may become aware of this person. I see a lot of sex for you and this person in 2020. I don't think it's the end all be all though. I don't get end all be all energy. It could end up being somebody who's very business focused. Could be a businesswoman or businessman you meet this year. Very sexual person. Will give you a good time sexually. Very communicative too. But I see you in a relationship in 2021 or some connection I see you in. I honestly feel like some of you are going to end up with a person, but then that's not going to work out, and they're going to end up with another person after that that's better. The King of Cups is in your outcome. So I feel like ultimately you got a great lover coming in. King of Cups is the lover, the lover boy, lover girl. All right, is what it's telling me. It looks really good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Pile number 5. When is their commitment coming in? 2020. Let's see. No. 2021. Okay. 2022. Oh, you're gonna be. I see you in a relationship in 2022. I did the freaking. Oh my God! I did the years wrong. I meant to say from 2020 to 2022. So let me correct that afterwards. So I feel like your year is because on the video I put 2023 like an idiot. Okay. Your big relationship doesn't come in until 2022. I see you. I got to keep it real. It's what I'm known for. If you pick number 5, it's the despair you've been having in love. Actually, I see some of you. You'll have a relationship come in. I got to keep it real. Any connection you deal with in 2020 is going to cause you a lot of stress. I see a lot of drama. lot of conflict with this person. All right. Um, 2021 looks like you could. I feel like you may meet this person in 2021 that you're going to end up with. Look at your cards going into 2021, 2022. I don't think that you'll be in a relationship per se in 2021, but I feel like you'll meet that person that year and it'll be get serious toward 2022. It feels like it just the time is fluid. Keep that in mind. I don't want to confuse anybody. But you may have a rough year next 2 years, but it all pays off because I feel like that soulmate you've been waiting for is in 2022. Or what I'm picking up on is some of you may meet this person next year, and some of you will be out of a connection by then or out of a bad thing by then, and you'll meet this person after you. So I feel like there's another rough year and a half, 2 years ahead for you, but it pays off in the end. So what I want you to do is pile number 5. If you chose this, I want you to always keep in your mind, you may think that the next year and a half, 2 years is really bumpy, a lot of obstacles, and you may feel really down in your luck. But just know that every connection that comes in, it's the next step to get you to where you really want to be. It's like a really great connection coming in, but you got to go through the hoops and the ups and downs to get to that person. Because I still see, honestly, I see the next connection you'd be in, the next couple of connections would be ones that don't last long. But I see you ending up with somebody in a long term thing. It feels like, and like I said, I feel like it could be. You may have. I'm telling you, you may meet this person next year, but I don't think they're really on the horizon just yet. I feel like there's some like rough things you have to go through first to get to that person. All right. I don't think it's an immediate thing coming in. I feel like I need to tell some of you that you may have had this impression that you're going to meet this person soon. I feel like it's a lot further off than you thought. I don't know why I feel like I need to tell you that, but I told you that. I do see you in a relationship. Where I'm reason I'm having a problem with pile number 5 is it's almost as if you may meet a couple more people. Could be one more person. You break up with them by 2020 or 2021, or some you don't even end up with the person, but it's like it all leads you to where you always wanted to be. It's just another little stepping stone. It's another little bump in the road, but it all pays off in the end. So you need to constantly remind yourself over the next 2, 3 years that it's all for something. You know what I'm saying? That it does lead to something. Don't let it really deter, or don't let it really fuck with your self-esteem or your making you feel like you're going to be alone forever. It's not like that. It's just it's another stepping stone coming in. All right, a couple more frogs till you get to your real thing. And I definitely see you. Some of you may be committed by the end of next year or toward 2022. All right, is what it's telling me. So that's what I feel. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but are really living water? I gotta wait till 2023. I'll be what? Let's see. I'll be 34. Okay. Any other additional messages? What about people? I'm gonna do this like a collective message for people right now. Okay. What? Okay, can you give me a message for the people dealing with something right now? Even though this is not part of the reading, I thought I would just do a current message. The Devil card. Some of you have become obsessed with a particular person, or there was a what's this devil here for? Woo! There's a person you're I don't know if you've played phone tag with this person, or there's this obsession to communicate with this person, but the communication has not been back and forth. It feels like it's either on and off or it's not been none. Some of you played phone tag with this person, playing phone tag, or it's just like it's never a consistent line of communication between you two, and you may be obsessing over that fact that there's this like inconsistent communication you have with somebody. That's what I'm picking up on. Why is the devil in the Page of Swords? It's somebody from your past, somebody that you think about a lot. You obsessively think about them, and it's either been one difficult communication wise between you two, or it's been very little, none at all, or it's just like it's very inconsistent with the communication between you two. I do see this starting between you two again, So if it's been kind of stale, I see it picking up. There's a lot of sexual energy between you two, whether you've already screwed them or not. I don't care if you've not screwed them or not. There's a lot of sexual energy there. There's a lot of sexual energy. Like I feel like this person like may fantasize about you sexually. By the Ace of Wands. Yeah, they fantasize. Some of you they fantasize. Some of you that they were all up. Some of you that you may feel like they just want sex from you. I'm actually seeing some of you end up having sex with somebody, whether there's been sex or not. There's like a tension sexually there. I get sexual tension is what it keeps talking about. What is this person? How does this person feel about my collective? Well, you don't. Well, how would you know how they feel? They hold back. That's what it says. They play games. They hold back. Oh, don't let that fool you, though. There's a lot of sexual energy they have towards you. They hold back. This is what they're doing. They're very conflicted about you. They don't know how to feel about you, honestly. I don't even know if they know how to apply. Let's see. Some of you, they're at a distance from you, or they just act distant. But I feel like basically they're not really sure how they feel. They kind of are conflicted about you. You got them in their feelings, but they don't tell you. Four of Pentacles is like what they're doing. You couldn't convince me otherwise. I don't care if you fuck this person or not. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real. I ain't gonna try to sugarcoat it. I don't care if you screwed them or not. It just feels like there's a sexual tension there. And I think it's like mutual sexual tension, or at least they have sexual tension towards you. I get sexual energy. All right. And it's been a struggle communication-wise between you two. How do they view you right now? The Moon card. They kind of feel like you're holding back. They feel like you're holding back too. Well, they're doing the same damn thing. They feel like you're holding back. So they may feel actively that you're holding back from them. They may think that you're like making an effort to hold back from them. So for some of you, they think that you're consciously making an effort to hold back from them. So which, i.e., they think you're doing that purposely. So that doesn't mean that's how you're doing. It's almost as if I know Tyler's tarot subscriber is like forcing themselves to hold back. Of course they want to pounce on me. See what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. It's not like they just see you as somebody who's holding back, maybe because you're just holding back, damn it. It's almost as if they feel like you're consciously making an effort to hold back, like purposely, is what I kind of get. And with that being said, I mean, I made a lick of sense in that. We'll look back at it another time. All right, it was just a little bonus, a bonus. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye, y'all.